Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is not being streamed, this is just being recorded. I guess I should put this behind me. Oh no, not in front of me, that's silly. Okay, this looks appropriate. Is this right? Hey, there's our logo. West Coast Shellos, what's good? My mic's on, right? Okay. Alright, so I've not tested this team, and I just did the verification on it and saw that one of the moves I had planned was illegal. On my Zapdos, I was trying to bring Ominous Wind. Ooh, it's loud on my end. I don't know about y'all. Hopefully it's not too loud for y'all, although desktop audio is not super loud on that, but it might be still. I'll turn it down a little bit. Okay, so they brought no Mega Mall. Oh, just kidding. They brought Mega Mall. Like, no Mega Mall. So here's what's cute. Is Dracozolt normally runs Hustle and like Choice Scarf or something like that, but if they run Volt Absorb, I'm in a little bit of trouble because I have 2 electric types. But that means they wouldn't be running more damage, so there's that as well. So they can get up Rocks. Terrakian's a pretty safe lead for them. Serena with a U-turn is a pretty safe lead for them. It also gets Play Rough, and so leading Sableye seems a little bit dangerous there. They also have... I'm just going to lead Rubambi, I think. If I get Sticky Web up, that's kind of cute. They didn't bring Trick Room. Rocky Rocket. Alright, let's check my battle calcs here. Oh wait, I should also see... Oh wait. Let me make sure that we let the people know that the gays are fighting. General... At gays are fighting. There we go. Okay. Sorry, in our Discord, we just alert people if they want to watch the battle live. And then, okay, so let's look at Rubombe, who's got good stats in here. It's got Focus Sash. We are doing what? We're fighting Terrakion. Sorry, I'm kind of waking up still. Let's, for a minute, pretend it's Sword Stance. Moonblast is not a guaranteed KO. Even without any investment on their end. Okay. It's unfortunate. But if we are outspeeding them, which we most likely will be... Well, let's see. Are they going to try to go for the Oko here? Or basically, like... I don't... Okay. If they attack here... What speed's on my other Pokemon? 124, 195, okay. I think I have to go for the proactive Moonblast here. Stone Edge, sure. Okay. I think they switch here, but if they, I want to punish them if they don't, so I'm going to go for the Moonblast. Now, if this Dracozolt is Choice Scarf, putting it at a faster speed than the Warp. Okay, perfect. So here, I'm just going to go for the... Okay, it does not have neutralizing gas. I'm going to go for Sticky Web. Cool. So this way, things will outspeed their Terrakion when it comes in, and if this is Choice Scarf or this stuff is like a little bit less worrisome, they... So Tapu Fini gets Defog. What was their other possible defog Pokemon? I guess I closed that tab. Okay. So against this, I don't really have very much. But I could go... I guess we can just go for Sableye here. Knock off... It's got Leftovers, not Toxicorp. Not that that really matters. We could just go Mega Sableye and have it Mega Evolve go for a knockoff. Because that would only really hurt me if this gets poisoned. Alternatively, Zapdos just going for some Thunderbolts is pretty safe. Again, I don't want this poisoned. Magnezone can't be poisoned, but it's weak to Flamethrower. I guess we could just go for Darm. How much damage does Darm do to to just a regular wheezing. For the flare blitz. And decent damage. I kind of want to get Save Lion so it doesn't... that's fine. We're good. So here, like, what are their good switch-ins? They got two. They got Finny and Drake's maybe. But Finny I'm not actually all that worried about. Now, in the past, I'm pretty sure I've only ever brought Choice Scarf Darmanitan. So if they watched my... So I did very minimal prep for this. I just basically got it finished right before our match. Or when I started the match to be, and I didn't watch any of their replays. So I don't actually know what their usual thing is. I've been less prepared the past 2 weeks for my matches. In fact, this is week 8. My week 7 match never actually happened because my opponent is a new coach to the league and was getting onboarded. And so we're supposed to make that matchup. Oh wow, this one shot. Pog. So that means it wasn't like a fully defensive-y thing, I don't think. Okay. Missed me. Let's pretend this is just whatever set this is. Okay. So if I showed the U-turn, they know this is not Choice Scarf, and I kind of want to keep up the illusion that it is Choice Scarf. They might just go for a safe... Well, actually, like, they have no reason not to go for a water type move. So either Zapdos or Magnezone. Magnezone is Choice Specs with T-Bolt. Zapdos Thunderbolt doesn't do nearly as much, but it takes a Scald better if they in fact go for a Scald. Plus, let's see, 254 is the speed that they estimate with that. So Magnezone wouldn't even necessarily have speed, so let's just go into Zapdos. Surf, okay, a little bit more damage. I presume they switch out here unless they put something on this just for the Zapdos. Let's go ahead and just Volt Switch. Nothing here is immune to electric unless they brought the Volt Absorb Dracozolt. Let's see if anyone joined in. We got once. So, okay. So yeah, the move I had on here that was illegal initially was Ominous Wind instead of Volt Switch. The reason I had it is they have Hoopa and Galarian Corsola, so 2 different ghost types. And I was like, that could be some good coverage to put on there. And if I invest in special attack, maybe it could be okay. Oh, it even says it here still. Let me switch that out for Volt Switch. I mean, Volt Switch is just a more safer, more reliable move. That is what I'm going for, right? I think that's what I locked in. So yeah, basically my Magnezone here is Magnet Pull to, and hopefully will outspeed their Mega Mawile and be able to one-shot it with its Choice Specs. Now, in this generation, since we're doing our National Dex rules, Hidden Power doesn't exist, so you couldn't use Hidden Power Fire, but Thunderbolt is enough anyway. Like, so this is Choice Specs is going to be Thunderbolt most likely on their. Let's see. I also brought Hyper Beam because this can one-shot a Dracozolt and the other moves cannot. Which I find very amusing. Oh, I totally forgot that this was already affected by webs, so when talking about the calculation for Magnezone, it was irrelevant. Now, Serena gets Rapid Spin, and this gets Defog. Forgot that she got Rapid Spin. But I don't think they're going to be in a position to spend a turn doing that at the moment. I didn't bring my Regenerator core at all this week. Let's see. Okay, it's not Volt Absorb, very important. So if this is at neutral, right? So Drake Exalt, let's say it's Choice Scarf, but at -1 from Sticky Web, it's at 273. Okay. Possibly. And that's if it's full speed Jolly Choice Scarf. We're going to go ahead and bring in the Clay Doll here, maybe. And how much does Earth Power do? Where is Clay? Not. It's in range. Let's do it. Here, this could go for an Outrage. I think that's fine. They might move, if they switch into Tapu Fini or Serena, it's not the worst thing in the world. We're just going for it. Okay. Cool. So I outspeed. They might be going for Rapid Spin here, because I'd be tempted to go for Stealth Rock, right? But if they go for Rapid Spin, then it's kind of pointless. But if they just go for... How much to a non-Mega Sableye would Sarena's Power Whip do? Okay. And then from there, I could... Well, Misty Train will still be up, so I can't burn it. Because this would spin block. So if they do... I'm predicting them to go for the spin or the U-turn. Oh, they went for the Power Whip and missed, so that was very lucky for me. So they can't spin here. It's also possible that they're banded into that. Now again, I can't go for the burn this turn because Misty Terrain is still up. So I'm just going to go for the knockoff. Because if... okay, they're leftovers. Something's going to get knocked off. I don't think it's going to be this thing. Well, this thing gets Play Rough. Actually, hold up. If this thing goes for Play Rough... It does 50%. Power Whipped is like a little over 50%, which means... Which is how much damage? Over 150. Okay, yeah, so... From here, I don't even know if Metal Burst KOs. We're going to try it. Oh, and this is for regular Sableye, not for Mega Sableye. Okay. Play Rough would do approximately 114 to 136. Times 1.5 is not enough to get a KO. Maybe I just go for the knockoff in case they go for this. Okay. So no lefties there. Here, I'm going to just recover. Now, Play Rough has a chance of doing... What's its secondary effect? Is it reducing attack or reducing defense? %, lowering attack. Okay, that's kind of fine. From here, Metal Burst will KO. Question is if I want to risk it and just go for recover again, just to like end up at higher HP. Actually, let's do that. Okay. Nice. Now, Play Rough from a Mega Mawile I'm not living anytime soon. Let's pretend it's an all-out attack set here. Yeah, even though I'm like completely maxed out in defense. Now they're at -1. Let's pretend they're using whatever speed they are. Okay. 118. If this is 0. Okay, I just want to see if there's any possible chance of me. Did I give myself 0 speed? Well, oh no, I thought it was 0 speed IVs. No. Okay. So Play Rough here. Sucker Punch, Brick Break, Thunder Punch. It's Magnezone. Brick Break KOs. This thing also gets Earthquake, I think, right? Earthquake and Fire Fang. What am I... Zapdos. I think Zapdos is actually just the safest switch in. Because it's going to outspeed the Meal Heat Wave. Okay. Oh fuck, I didn't even calc that. That was my bad. Yeah, I should have known that. That doesn't let me play rough. But from here, Magnezone is good. Magnezone can KO Thunderbolt. I'm fairly certain what range you're at 100% actually? Shit. I think it was like 100% after Stealth Rocks. Because here it's... If I don't have Stealth Rocks up. Oh shit, I didn't even take that into account. 75% chance to KO. Let's take our chance. If we get locked into this against Dracozolt, that's... oh yeah, we're fine. And this is Hustle. It is Hustle. It's not good, but it's fine. Against Sarina, because the difference is that Dracozolt 4 times resist it. Sarina would take 43%, and I think we outspeed at -1. So wait, where's... Is there a Sticky Web option here that I'm just not seeing? Oh my god, they... Okay, it didn't KO, but they missed the play rough. Oh, no, they can't switch because I have Magnet Pull. Also, interesting that they went for the play rough there, because I guess they just calculated that would do the most damage. Steel move when Sucker Punch is their other thing. I don't know what their other coverage move is, because their other coverage move is not Brick Break or Fire Fang, it might be Thunder Fang. Little boy. So this thing has kind of done its job, but now we don't have Zapdos, so I do want this against the Tapu Fini. So this... We're gonna go into Claydol. I don't know what move it thinks it's going for. Fire Fang. Okay. That's fine. I kind of want to get up Rocks, actually. No, there's not a real point in getting up Rocks right now. Basically, I just think that they might... I don't know if they're going to switch into Sarina or Tapu Fini. And either way, I'm not doing a whole bunch of damage to it, so I'm going to go for the Stealth Rock. Cool. So this is probably going for Surf right now. Claydol... Let's Surf. Probably does not live a Surf, but might live a Surf. I don't do barely any damage with my moves either. If they go for a Moon Blast, how much damage does that do to my Sableye? A lot. How much damage do either of those moves do to Magnezone if they are more invested in attack? Let's call it 220. 49.8%. Okay. Depending on exactly how invested they are, I might live a Surf with my Magnezone and KO. We'll have to see. So I think I do need this to take down the Dracozolt. Alternatively, because I don't want to make this locked in. Well, okay. This is at 9%, so it's out of rock range because it resists it. I just want this for the Dracozolt. I guess Sableye is the most expendable member of my team right now, too. If they go for Surf, how much damage does that do to the Sableye? Enough where I still get outsped and killed by Moonblast. Okay. So not super invested. I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt. Right? If they go into Dracozolt, that's okay. Alternatively, I can Volt Switch. I'm gonna Vault Switch here. Okay, I think that was a very important play. Because here I can go into Sableye or Claydol. Let's go into Claydol. Earth Power has a chance of lowering special defense, which could be relevant. Let's just go for Earth Power. It's resisted by Sarina, but I don't think that's reason enough to go for Shadow Ball, and obviously the other two moves don't really do all that much. Since I already have Sticky Web up, I don't need to be Rapid Spinning, since they're not going to be setting up hazards, and also I don't need to be outspeeding things, because I'm already outspeeding a lot of them. Anna Polana. I don't know who that is. I'm sure it's a reference to something. Here I might just Shadow Ball. Like, it's not even guaranteed to do more damage. Shadow Ball lowers special defense also. Yeah, let's Shadow Ball. If they go for U-turn, which I don't expect that they will. Okay. So Claydol's down. This is low enough and gonna be outsped, so I'm not actually worried about it. So what I need to know is Darmanitan calcs on Tapu Fini. Let's call it this set for some reason. Right now their Fini is at 100%. It's going to take rocks damage. If it takes a Flare Blitz and then an Earthquake, it's dead. If it takes Earthquake, it's dead. I think we go into Darm now. I think they let that go down. Do I go into Earthquake to make them think they can go into Drake Salt? Maybe I U-turn. How much damage? Because U-turn's super effective. Yeah. No, I think I just go in and sweep from here because I have to be mindful of my HP. Okay. How much damage did this do? 41. And they're up to 53. So it did even less than I needed it to. But if we go for, we can just go, I think what I'm gonna do is go for an Earthquake. I'm sorry, not Earthquake. U-turn here into Sableye. Okay, I'm at 70%. If this, okay, this is a Moonblast. Oh, I don't think Moonblast kills, but I think I can Metal Burst from here and kill. Or Dazzling Beam, okay. Yes! Woo! Okay. Making plays, making plays. So here they probably come in and Drake Salt for the kill. Or Sarina for the kill, either one. Now, Play Rough has a chance to miss. This has a chance to miss from Hustle. This is something I'm not super worried about. I'm going to Recover up next. I'm going to leave Sableye in as a sack and go for the Recover in case they don't manage to kill it. And from here, I'm not too worried. I think Darmanitan can sweep up the last few things. Damn, this game was nice and close. And important, too. From here... So, I think there's a... I'm going to Audible into... Okay. If they Swords Dance here, and I Recover, they might be able to just KO me afterwards, and then I don't think they're able to counter sweep, but I... Because if they Swords Dance, then they are not Choice Scarf, which means Darm can just kill them. Yeah. So I am going to Recover. Okay. So you're locked into Earthquake, or not necessarily locked into Earthquake. We're just going to go for the Darmanitan here. Darmanitan's going to go for Earthquake. It takes Life Orb damage. Maybe it would have been smarter to actually go for the Flare Blitz because it wouldn't take Life Orb damage, but would take a tiny bit of recoil, but only at 3%, so that would have been less recoil damage. Okay, here, I believe I don't actually know for 100% certain that outspeed, which is kind of scary. Okay, we did it. And then Sarina, I'm going to outspeed and then just go for Flare Blitz. Whew, okay, so a few things went right there. I think I made some good U-turn volt switch decisions this game, which were pretty important. I don't think I played completely perfectly, but I think that I did some good stuff with that. I think that my general team strategy of not bringing my Regenerator core was correct here, because they have actual wall breakers on their team. Plus, I think I needed to be aggressive enough to break through Finny and even Weezing, and like their teams can be very scary. I think that us keeping the momentum going from turn 1 was pretty good. I think that turn 1 was also pretty telling. Moonblast, Stone Edge, Focus, like the Focus Sash here was an absolutely critical item to have on this lead. I think we led correctly, and then I think it was corrected Moonblast here on turn 2 like we did, because if we did not, basically if we let this go down without getting rid of their Terrakion before getting webs up, that would have been bad. But if we didn't get webs up so basically if we went for webs here and they didn't switch Terrakion for some reason, like, or maybe they went for, I mean, they could have gone for quick attack off of Terrakion, which is something I didn't think about, but is very uncommon. I think it gets quick attack. That would have been interesting. But regardless, that quick attack, that kind of ruins everything there. So we needed to use an attack. Possibly we should have gone for the bug attack. No, there's not really reason to go for the bug attack there. Okay. It's just possible. Yeah, I think it was correct to go for Moonblast rather than Sticky Web on this turn, but I don't know 100%. And it was good to get this up. Possible they could have gone for Sticky Web here, knowing that they're almost certain to switch there. And if I'm confident enough that they're going to switch, then I could have preserved this Rabambi by going into Darm here, because it's very, very common for this to run Flamethrower or like a fire move. And so I could have presumed that that's what they'd go for. Although, honestly, it wasn't necessarily that they'd go for a fire move there, because any attack kills. So them going for the Flamethrower makes sense in case they thought I'd switch into Magnezone, which is defensible also. And so I don't know if I would have hedged and gone into like Claydol or something, but I don't know. Interesting. Okay, well, that was a good match, and I will see y'all later. I still have to do my week 7 match after this week 8 one that I already did, but we haven't scheduled that yet. So thank you very much.